Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, January 15, 2025. My name is Joseph. I'm with Smart Money Traders. We stream here every day. Apologize, I missed yesterday, but we stream between 9 and 12 o'clock. Today is pretty busy morning when it comes to price action here, the movement. We had CPI, core CPI at 8:30. This is why you see this big candle here. The market just surged to the upside. But my structure is on a 30-minute chart. So basically, I'm looking at, definitely here. This is a bullish market at the moment. It looks like we're pushing to make a new high. To my opinion, that this is a little really extended at the moment. I wouldn't want to be chasing this. Probably wait for a pullback at some point to go higher to buy. So yesterday was a pretty, kind of bearish day, but we had a nice push toward the middle of the day toward the upside. So right now we're looking to probably be bullish in this market, and the order flow, obviously everything is green at the moment. So we're looking to see what this at the bottom here. So I can see it at all times. And this is my NDT, the little tool that I use to get in the market quickly. Either the bar close or based on the direction of the bar close, so that's, and also when I put an order in, it will cancel it if it doesn't go the way that I think it's going to go. So, which is pretty cool, because a lot of trading has to do with avoiding losses, because a lot of time we focus on winning, which is, hey, this is exactly what we're here to do. As traders, we're trying to win, but avoiding losses really should be a top priority. So today we're going to trade the ES-MES based on the spot that we're in. We have the MES on the bottom right here with the Unirenko from right line. And we got just a naked chart with some, the tick indicator tell us, where we have the indexes on kind of oversold or overbought. So, like right now we're looking at the data series. We're gonna adjust ticks. Yeah, the market keep pushing higher. We just don't want to get caught here because we are close to the high of the day already, the pre-market high. So you can be sure that they'll have some kind of manipulation up here. As you can see already, the sellers are piling up here. So we may see like a little pullback here. If they come back to the POC, which is at 64, that could be a place to try to buy it here. But we're gonna have to wait and see what the market does here. I have this indicator down here that tells me, bottom top left tells me like when to change my tick chart based on the activity in the market, because the market is very dynamic, so we have to stay with it. Again, I think anybody trying to sell here may get overrun. That's why we're not going to try to sell. Also, I think buying is kind of iffy over here. The buyers are definitely in control. We're just going to wait and see what that's going to do here. Yeah. They're pushing it higher here. Yeah, they breached the high of the day. So we're at the high of the day at the moment. Again, I wouldn't want to be trying to buy here. Selling here definitely is risky. Trading in general is risky, but I think I wouldn't want to be. I don't want to be caught trying to buy up here either, because the market is very, very extended at the moment. The scenario that we could see this come back down to this low and then go higher. But looks like they want to push it higher here. We'll wait and see. They keep pushing it higher. So if you're trying to sell here, you're just going to get run over. Days like today is really not easy to trade, because timing is going to be everything, because we have a lot of volatility. And if you get caught on the wrong side here, you may stay there for a long time. Or if you can get in the right direction, but you may get run over. Like here, for example, back here at 9:31, market's going higher, and then if you get in this area here, you're in trouble, because the market did pull back quite a bit before reversing at 9:38. So timing is everything in trading, in life in general, but trading in particular. It's like, that's why we have a saying: bulls make money, bears make money, hogs get slaughtered. So you need to know when to let go of your position, because right now, if you're a bull, you bought down here, they're probably gonna come back and try to test you right here. That's probably what's happening at the moment. So like right now, we definitely could see some selling going on here. They got some people long, and if it presents itself, we might try to take a small position here. Again, with Treasury macros today, we may see some kind of, there's a surge to the downside at the moment, but it's kind of risky. Maybe if we get a couple bars up this way and don't make a new high and give us a negative bar again, we may get involved short here. Like right now, that one bar, and our stop would be at 83, and should be at that. So you're looking at 4 or 5 points. So let's try this and see what happens. Again, we got canceled because it goes the other way. So this is counter trend, definitely more advanced, but it's one of those situation here. We may get a quick scalp to the downside here, because this market, the pullback is definitely warranted. Okay, markets keep pushing higher, test that level again. So let's see. Again, this is counter trend, but we're doing this because this market is overextended here. Yeah, so this is going to be a quick scalp. I'm not going to try to hold this too long. There you go. First target's about to get hit. Second target got hit. Okay, we got all 3 targets. We did this because this market was overextended. We got all 3 targets. We're not going to hold too long in this because we know this is just probably a pullback, and we took advantage of the pullback. It's not bad. We got 1 winner so far, 4 winner. So let's wait and see. Now, if we get another pullback toward this level here, let me put it like 78, and turn around, we may go a lot lower again, because like I said, we may go all the way back down and attack that swing at 56.5, So 78.50 here. Let's see. Can we get a lower? I think if we get a lower bar here, we may not go short, but I would want to see it, trying to test it again, go to the upside and fail, make a new high, then we can short it again. Definitely there was a surge coming, short was at 79.50. I think this is where we got short. We got short around here, about 80 actually. 75, 79, 75, I think, around that area. So we could see hit 80, 78 and turn around. I think it's probably going to test it again here. If it tests it again, then we might be in for, because the market is bullish, definitely. But we may want to try to play to the downside here a little bit, the position that we in. So, well, it did hit it. Kind of missed that entry here, hoping that it was going to play around a little more. Definitely some bearish. The bears are in control at the moment, but overall, the bulls it's a bullish market. Yeah, I just got to know when to play that game. Now, come back at 74.50 here. That could be another area that it bounced, because this was support. It may become resistance now, or can all the way back to 78. If it goes back to 78 here, it come back to 78 here. So I think this is the push up again here. Or is it? I don't know. Let's find out. So the buyers are coming back in here. Definitely got some bearish ratios here. The bulls are pushing right now. Oh, there you go. There's some selling. Yeah. Looks like the buyers want to get back in here and make a new high. Looks like we're pushing higher. Just want to be careful around this high, because there you go. Got some selling here coming in. This is very high for me to be buying here, but buying here might be the way to go, because I can see this busted anytime here. Because if you're trying to sell here, you may get one over. Let's see if we can try to buy here. Some buying's going on here. There you go. This is the buy. Extend our targets a little bit. So I'm gonna move my stuff to break even fairly quickly here. It's a big fight going on here. There you go. See. Now, if we get back up here, we may just double our position. Yeah. And then we'll put my stop back down here. Definitely want to move our stop back for a second here. But that breakout is imminent. I'm not a breakout trader per se, but the breakout is imminent here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So we basically at break even here. Can we get higher here? But this is a free trade at the moment. So let's see if we can get higher here. Okay, first target got filled. Let's see what we got. Well, we may, if we get tagged out here, that's fine. You know, we'll reassess and enter again, but it looks like we want to push higher here. Normally, could add to the position here, but it's just adding to the position here. It's not a bad idea, actually. Add here, 75, let me see, 85. Then us, basically, if we add to the position here, our average price will move up a little bit, but we'll still move to break even. We'll keep it at break even because that's just, you know, how the mentor used to say, press all your winners. You know, if you're winning, make sure that you add to your position. Press your winners here. There you go. So we're going to be at break even here still, but we trying to go higher here. Looking at the grand scheme of things here. Go pushing higher. Let's see if we have any questions or comments. I don't see any. All right. So market looks like he wants to push higher here. So we're going to try to go with it. Fortunately, we might be taken out here. Yeah, we got taken out here for a break-even trade. Now the sellers looks like they want to push this market down. At the moment, we're going to just wait and see what happens here, but looks like we're having some selling. Well, that 78 level earlier served as resistance because there was a little bit of support right here. So it may come in play here again and bounce off that level. So yeah, I'd like it to pull back to it again here. Okay, clearly some selling happening here. I think we may want to play to the upside here. Let's see. Can we get higher here? Okay, we'll get higher. Above this, we may double a position. Let's see. And then we'll tighten our stop, you know. We'll move our stop higher here. Yeah, there you go. Our stop higher. Yeah. We'll basically I'll break even here. Okay, we got the first target. And there's a little hesitation here. We don't want to get caught in. So why can't we go with this? So if we take this low to this high, come back to this low. So we're looking probably 6,000, which is the figure. That could be a place we go here. Looks like we're gonna get tagged out here, but that's okay. That's just part of the game. I think I was behind this by, let's say, 50, give it one tick, because that one tick could make a big difference here. So ultimately, our target could be at about 6,000, which is the figure here. They're playing with us here. I think that one tick saved us here. We gave it one more tick for room, and that's the only reason we didn't get tagged out here. So hopefully the buyers will be pushing higher here. Let's see. The sellers are still present. Yeah, they're still present. Unfortunately here, we may get tagged out, but so far it's been pretty, when we got 2 trades in, 2 winners. Actually we got 3 trades in, 3 winners. So, we're going to consider this a winner because we got the first target. We went short at once, kind of fade this. That was the move we faded. And then we went long twice on the 3rd trade. So let's see if we can find if the buyers are strong enough to push it past the new high. Our first target was in front of the high. Now we're on the other side of the high. So we need a new high here for us to get filled on the second. I'm not gonna add to the position here because it's too close to the pivot, but it looks like we got some buying activity happening right now. So we may get pushed up here. There you go. So now if we get taken in here, will we come all the way back here? I don't know. We may. This is a dilemma for me sometimes. Okay, do I move my stop to break closer. If I had moved myself to closer here, behind this candle, I would have been taken out. So I'm looking for a bigger move, but sometimes the bigger move may not happen. Sometimes taking what you have in your hand, it's better. So here I'm gonna move myself behind this swing, because let's move it behind the swing here. It's virtually behind the swing. I haven't dropped it yet, but yeah, let's move it behind the swing here. Just got a few ticks here. There you go. We may get tagged out here, but what's the dilemma? See this? They may come back and attack this swing here, and then we'll be out of the trade. And for it to turn around and go up our way again. So that's the dilemma here when we're trading. Give it a couple more ticks. Adding to the position here can be tempting, but I don't know if I'll do that. Why not? We're already very profitable for the day. It's coming to get us and moving it back here, giving it more. I really believe here we're in a position where if this market push up, we're gonna get to 6,000. So that's why I'm giving it a little more. I kind of went back to my word here as far as the stop, but if we get to fill here, we're gonna be moving to break even, and virtual break even at the moment anyway. But there you go. So yeah, we'd be moving to break even that way. We don't get. Let's see, we get a bigger position now, but still at break even, and it's tricky. There's high levels here. Market is kind of exhausted, and people are trying to sell here. Most likely, looks like they're getting run over, the sellers here. Yeah, so I'm selling here, but to get run over. There you go. Honestly, I can move my stop back. I can move my target down, because now I have a bigger size. There you go. So hitting my target here is definitely something. I'm gonna tap my stop here because we're so close to it. Let's see, at least some of this here. Capture about almost actually a little over 3 points. Yeah, 3.25. So let's see if we can get to a target here. That'd be nice. If we get a move up here, we're gonna capture one more point. Put it at 98. I think we right there. Honestly, we can. Hey. Again, here the sellers are trying to step in, but I think they're gonna get run over here. Hopefully, give me a couple more points here, and we'll get to our target. Just put it back here. Yeah, it looks like there you go. Now, this particular account I'm trading, I could probably let this thing run, but there's some restrictions as far as how much money I can make per day. So I'm trying not to make too much money on this account. This is one of those pop firm accounts that I trade. So we might get taken out here. Yes, we will be taken out here. Okay, we got stopped out. That's fine. Couldn't make it. I think we got 3 trades so far. Three trades, 3 winners. Typically, we limit ourselves to up to 5 trades. Can we get a push up here? Let's find out. We'll find out if we can get a. I have a feeling they may come back down to 79 or 80 area here, because that's the top of this. I'm not saying I'm going to be selling it, but they may be setting that up here. Because if we fail to make a new high, I think that's probably where they're heading, toward that white line. Yeah, that's the thing with trading. I mean, you have to have trade-offs. I mean, I wanted a big move up here. I didn't get it, but I did capture a few points here. So there you go. It looks like the sellers are back in. So let's see if we can. We'll do a short here. If it doesn't work out, the sellers are back in here. We're gonna be tighter stop and reduce our stop real quick here. And we'll see if we get. I think either way here, win, lose or draw, we're gonna stop trading this market. Some amount of time that you lose in it. So if we got 3 winners, and if this were to be a loser, it'd be 3-1. So I think we'll take that day. We'll be profitable for the day, obviously. But let's see if we can push down here. I think we're due for a little pullback. So if it happens, it'll be a winner for us. If not, we will just close shop for the day. It's 10:24. It's early still. We could be trading some more, But you gotta know when to get out of this market, because it's gonna be tempting to try to trade all day long, which is a lot of people coming from a 9 to 5 mentality. They think, okay, the more I trade, the more money I'm gonna make. No, it doesn't work like that. You gotta be selective in your trading, and there's a particular time that's better than others. So like right now, looks like we're trying to push down here, which is good. Got the first. Actually, we could, we're at break even at the moment. So if this thing goes to our way here, we'll take that. Let's see, let's break even. Because that +1 usually get you tagged up for one tick, So like I said earlier, we can come back all the way to about 79. So let's get this target lower. But if we can, we might get tagged out here. That'd be fine, and we'd be done trading for the day, regardless of what happened here. So let's wait and see. I think we still have some sellers. Yeah, might be out here. Yeah, we're gonna be out. No, not yet. You got close to our stop. Actually, hit our stop because I have a virtual stop, and that's why we survived this trade. A virtual stop. You may ask, what's that? That's a stop that's only in NinjaTrader. It's not on the exchange, so they don't see that stop until actually price get to a certain level in the order book. That alone kind of save us here, because if we had a regular stop here, we would be out of this trade. So that kind of save us here. So that one tick definitely save us. So let's see if we can get back down here and get to that second target. That would be nice. That'll be some gravy right here. That'd be gravy for me. We may get back up here and tag us out. This market is it's close to 10:30 also, which is an important time, because this is when the initial balance will be officially formed. Initial balance is basically the high, and it's the range between the high and the low of the regular session, the regular trading hour session, which starts at 9:30 Eastern. So here we may get tagged out at break even on that remaining part of this trade, which again, to me, it's not a big deal at the moment. We got 4 winners out of 4 trades. I mean, can't ask for too much more than that. Now, generally, we're gonna go back and look and see, okay, how can we have managed, especially that third trade, better? Because we could have definitely moved our stop a little tighter to that, but we did a couple more ticks and it never happened. So yeah, I'm just gonna step away from my desk for a second. All right, we got taken out here, so I think we're done trading for today, which was not a bad day on trading here. So buyers are getting back in. Some definitely got some volume sequencing to the upside. Volume sequencing is just a fancy term to say, hey, the buyers are getting more and more aggressive as we go higher. So we got 150 contracts, 201, 800 and change, 1200, 2300. So if we got 5 levels of that, that's a volume sequencing. So meaning most likely here the direction is higher. Again, we said at the moment we're gonna just we're gonna just take the winners and keep them. But here, as you can see, this market at 10:30, you will see definitely some stuff here. Either we're gonna push higher here, which is most likely to make a new high for the session, or we can usually fade that option here. But with this buying, I think we're going high. Okay, so with that said, have a good one. And happy trading. I'll be trading tomorrow again, God willing. Friday, I'll be off Friday. I'll be taking Friday off from trading. I gotta basically somewhere I need to be around trading hours. So I'm not gonna try to trade Friday here, but yeah, that's basically where we are as far as trading for the week. Tomorrow will be Thursday. I'll get back in here and trade again. Week up, we got 4 trades, 4 winners, and was a little more in sync than the market than the last time we streamed. today. I mean, we had a short up here. We for full winner. We had a second. We had long, and we had a second long here, and a third short from here. This morning, we're seeing this market pretty well, but at the same time, you gotta know when not to overstay your welcome. Like right now, trying to buy here, you're gonna probably there's gonna be some back and forth here. So, all right. So with that said, be careful. Good luck with the remaining. If you're still trading, good luck with that the remaining of the session here. But 10:30, pretty quick trading session today. We're not gonna be here for too long. Trying to wait. What I'm gonna do so going forward, probably starting next week, if we get done trading this early, so I may introduce some topics that I want to talk about, and basically do like a little, little training session about a particular topic. Especially if just let me know in the comments things that you would like me to cover and go over. So if I know about it, I definitely cover it. Because trading is a vast thing. I'm not pretending to know everything about trading. So it's there's always things we can learn. All right. So with that said, God bless you. Have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.